Diet Waffle.
Hey y'all, welcome to our first podcast. My name's Ben.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Zach.
I'm Austin.
I'm Kyle.
And yeah, this is our 10th at our first podcast.
Yeah.
So just to go ahead and break the conversation, break the ice, me and Austin got back to our dorm house living place. What was it, an hour ago?
Yeah, something like
Like
that.
we immediately walk in the door and we just see somebody has moved their fridge microwave combo into the hallway, just sitting there. We still don't know whose it is, but that was just immediately what we walked in on.
Fridge microwave combo where?
Just out in the hallway.
As you walk in our house, it's like right by the door on the left side, sitting in front of a dresser that nobody's claimed either.
Yeah,
So.
we were concerned like someone had moved our fridge out of our room. And we were like,
Oh.
That'd be an excellent prank. Just move your
I'm going to steal
fridge
your
out.
we don't even know what the purpose is. I mean, you usually have to do that whenever you're cleaning up, like because you have to defrost the fridge.
Oh, what if
Every
somebody
year.
got kicked out? That's probably assuming
No,
too
no,
much.
no, probably not.
I don't know. Y'all did have the vandalism thing at y'all's.
You know, we still never got interrogated for that. Okay, so for anyone who's listening, me and Austin are
All
brothers.
4 people.
And we live...
Hold on. Should we talk about this?
Yeah.
The house thing?
Yeah, that whole thing.
Sure, I'll go for it. So we live in the same house at our college preference, and it's our way of keeping confidentiality. So we live in this house, and somebody like vandalized one of the other houses by like putting holes in the siding, and so they start posting all these papers to every one of the houses. They're like, if nobody fesses up to it, everybody has to pay $100. And so nobody's had to pay yet, but I don't want to pay.
They obviously haven't found the guy.
As far as I know,
I don't know. It's a stupid situation.
Either that or they have, and they just leave those signs up on y'all's door so it intimidates y'all.
It's a fear tactic, yeah.
basically. I mean, I don't personally think they're going to charge everyone because I don't even think they're legally allowed to. But I don't want to
they're
dig too
legally
far into
allowed to.
that.
You signed a contract. You don't know what is in that contract.
I don't believe
You have to have signed a housing contract, or you're not allowed to house here.
I mean, either way, it's like going to charge $100 and be true to their word, or they're just lying about it as a fear tactic.
Kyle, is that
it's just a
your
dumb
hat?
move.
No, it's not. It's not my head. It's
You're not
John's.
supposed to wear another man's hat.
I want the record to show that Kyle has
I
been
feel
stating all weekend that he hates fedoras, and he's now wearing one.
Why do you hate fedoras?
He's also wearing it really high on his head.
It won't fit my
Maybe
head.
it's just a tall fedora.
No, fedoras are not supposed to go up. They're not supposed to go down that much.
They're not supposed to stay like that either.
You know what's an awesome hat? Mine.
It
Yeah,
is.
we're in
We're
a-
gonna have to. We'll put a picture somewhere.
What's it called?
Yeah.
It's one of
No,
those.
Just have a picture on the video of Kyle
Like a ski
on
hat.
it, like wearing the fedora. That's it.
Both of them. We'll have Kyle in
Yeah.
a fedora, and then Ben with the.
I refuse to put a picture of me in a fedora on there.
Well,
Too late.
Fine.
Really? Because me and Ben are the only ones with access to the subscribing channel.
Till I find it.
So y'all
Doesn't matter.
actually
You don't
opened it
have
up.
to.
That's true. I bet it's Diet Waffle forever. Hashtag Diet Waffle.
Our special friend John is leaving.
Bye, John.
See you guys. I'll join you next time.
All right.
We'll have special guests on the show periodically.
If there's a next
See you
time.
later, guys.
Yeah.
There will be a next time.
There will be a next time.
We shall
Oh, there.
return. What? Whoa, what kind of... Oh.
Sorry, we're watching the Patriots game right now.
Yeah,
You'll
that's-
know. I'll take this piece
No, it's 43 to 21.
That's fine.
I am not ashamed of my team.
They're gonna hit each other. Look at that
Oh,
tip. What an idiot.
of.
Wow.
he can't tip it. It grounds it on the
It's a
spot.
midget that can't drive.
But it was past the line, so we can get it.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely cutting this part out.
Oi! Yeah, you can.
Anyway, so yeah, speaking of people who aren't here at the moment, we also have another possible member of Diet Waffle, Tim. But
Tim's an interesting character.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy. He couldn't show up. He was busy and or dead. We're not entirely sure.
You're also laying on another man's bed.
I heard that
fedora,
Tim got mauled by a bear.
and
Is
cowboy
this true?
boots.
Very awkwardly.
I heard that Tim got mauled by a bear.
Okay, we're gonna have so many scenes to cut out.
Why did you hear that Tim got mauled by a bear?
That's what I hear. That's why he's not here this evening.
I don't feel like that's
Nobody
accurate.
said that, so are you schizophrenic?
Okay, it's possible
Maybe.
It's possible Tim got mauled by a bear. Why do you think this?
I heard he got mauled by a bear.
I don't feel like
think he
Tim
was
got mauled by a bear because Aaron is not actually real, and therefore what he thinks is not valid.
Oh.
If that joke's got to keep going, it's got to be explained.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's really not
For
explained.
those of you that don't know, Aaron is a ginger, so that explains.
It has
why.
nothing to do with the joke.
Yeah, it doesn't
Tim
What?
have anything to do with it.
Oh, wait? Oh, gingers have no souls.
No, that's still not it.
Gingers have no souls.
No.
Okay, what's the joke then? With that you don't exist.
It's a long story. We're not going to get into it.
Okay,
We'll
good.
Cut
just
this.
point out.
Okay,
yeah,
fine.
this is all gonna get
I won't,
cut.
I won't look like
Is
a
there
complete
any
idiot now.
substance we're going to keep at this
Well,
point?
on a different note, I nearly got in a head-on collision traveling somewhere tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was going 50 miles an hour, and the person that should have waited for me to go past them, they decided to turn.
Really?
Yeah, and
That's
I took my
ridiculous.
little S10, pretty much. Yeah, cut the tires, slammed on brakes. Yeah,
Yikes.
and our homies are singing.
I hope it can pick it up. I really
I hope
do.
so.
Okay, this is going well so far. Cut this out too.
No,
No, that's good. It will keep it.
We're gonna catch you
This
out.
is
That's what we're gonna
This
do.
is-
Now we're
I'm
gonna
the
have to
person
cut
in
out
charge
you
of
saying
cutting
we have to cut this
anyway.
out.
Well, that's fine.
Every time you say we gotta cut this out, we gotta cut that out.
Yeah.
That's
Not
why I'm saying
necessarily.
my word is final.
We'll
Your
just
word
cut
is
you
not
out.
final. The
Oh,
editor's
Kyle's
word is
editing,
final.
so-
Yeah, Kyle's word.
Kyle took the initiative, said he would be lead editor.
The man.
That's not a point.
Oh dear.
Anybody want some Skittles?
Oh no, I'm
Actually
fine
good.
actually. I've had a lot of candy today.
I had an entire box of powdered donuts. I don't need any more sugar this week.
$2 and a donut.
You know, for Zach eating so many donuts, I'm surprised you aren't like off the walls right now.
He ate them at like 4 o'clock. 3 or 4 o'clock.
I can
No,
see it in
that's
his
enough for a
eyes.
crash.
I mean, usually Zach's pretty calm and collected,
I disagree
not-
with that.
not necessarily
very, very much
collected.
so.
but he's not certainly not hyper.
No.
So
Ah.
no, not
No.
hyper. Totally not
Yeah.
hyper.
When Tim, we'll talk about Tim a lot. I just realized how many stories we have with Tim. When Tim's medicine wears off, it's kind of scary to be honest, because like he's usually a pretty chill, like
What?
pretty chill.
I
Why don't we-
disagree because I feel like he's scary a lot of times.
That's true.
Why don't we-
And, yeah, you know, people will, you guys are will understand it. Like, if he ever comes on the show, I don't know if he's actually.
Well, we'll talk about him when he's
Actually-
actually on the show. Though
It's a lot of fun when he's
We'd,
not on.
I'd like to hear this from himself, from his own mouth.
yeah, but
Please excuse the water running.
no, it's all good. Okay, well, how was everybody's Halloween weekend?
Because
Because
they
if
kidnapped. by
you
my
got
girlfriend.
oh, you did, yeah, that's right. So how'd that go?
Pretty good.
He's obviously still here. He's not dead.
Yeah.
Right,
she-
of course.
Who
I mean,
paid
it's
your
his
ransom?
girlfriend. I wasn't gonna
Who
like
paid your ransom?
assume.
Jesus.
Jesus paid your ransom.
Paid
Oh,
mine.
Well, that's
God.
true.
There you go.
Saved my life. I'm a new man.
There you
Nah,
go.
she took me to the shooting range.
Oh,
Like, she had texted my dad and she's like, "Hey, I want to take Ben to the shooting range," and so I got to burn off 60 rounds of 223.
That's
how much
awesome.
did that cost?
A lot.
I bet it did.
I don't know.
223 isn't cheap.
I was gonna
This is like
say,
50 cents a round or something.
That's not too bad.
Well, I don't know.
I'm not-
Probably
Probably.
40, 50 cents. I haven't looked in a while.
Speaking of which.
So about the same as a serving of your chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Except
That's another story that was on our
Kyle
test.
drinks
recording.
another man's organic chocolate milk.
That's true.
Please don't say that. That's so awkward.
All right, so
That
Ben,
How
sounds
else do you
very
explain
awkward.
Ben has this. What do I guess I could just call it a container because it's.
It is.
I don't know the exact measurement. It's,
It's
a
a
very
half
okay. It's a half gallon of
Chocolate
this
milk.
organic, all natural
Magic chocolate milk.
Sure, magic chocolate milk, which apparently cost him a lot of money.
$8 for a half a gallon.
64
And yeah,
ounces.
it's pretty good chocolate milk, but like every little cupful that you drink is like
50
$1.
That's $1 a cup.
Yeah.
Every 8 ounces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just did the math in my head.
It's totally worth it though, right?
'Cause there's-
I don't think so.
I don't
there's
know, it was
64
pretty
ounces
After a
in
6
one
mile
cup, isn't
run,
it?
drinking a cup of that stuff, oh my gosh.
You know, I could go to the calf, get a to-go cup, and get almost the same chocolate milk.
But no.
But it no.
No, you can't because the calf's closed.
Oh. And
2 minutes ago, they're probably not even close.
So?
To be completely honest.
Actually, yeah, that is true, because me and you stayed in there until like 8:15 that night.
Yeah, they just started cleaning up at
Yeah.
8:15-ish. Actually, some days they clean up at like 7:45. They're like, everyone get out. I hate all of you. We
hate
feed
all.
you guys and you just sit here.
I would.
You contribute nothing to society.
I eat my
we contribute
veggies.
$25,000 a year.
It's true. It's
In debt.
Plus
Wow,
te-
you're
not
getting off
actual
cheap,
money.
man.
Plus
I'm
tax
I was
contributing more
gonna
than
say
that.
25,000 a year.
Well, you're out of state.
That's it.
I know.
I'm in state and I'm not getting 25,000 a year.
Huh?
I'm in state and I'm still not getting that good of a deal.
Yeah, for real.
I think it's 28.
My personal contribution is totally more than that, I feel like.
That's about 25.
Kids, stay in school because scholarships help a lot.
Yes, do the SAT as
Kids,
many
I
times
was
as possible.
in school my whole life and I didn't get anything.
That's
That's
why
because
Kyle
you
made
suck.
it to college, everyone.
Yeah.
Because you're living off of other men's organic chocolate milk, wearing their hats and sleeping on their beds.
I'm gonna throw something at you.
You're like the hobo of this college.
You are.
There we
No,
go.
that-
Kyle is our hobo.
No, I'm not gonna name him. Never mind.
Oh,
Guys, we have a freeze warning tonight. There is a small chance that classes may get canceled tomorrow just because of commuters.
Woo!
Now, that's not a definitive thing, but there is
I
a
would
freeze
spend all
warning.
day writing a paper.
You know what? So would I.
I
Yeah.
spend all day playing video games.
I think I'd spend all day
That's a
here.
good day.
To be completely honest, I think I just meet up with y'all.
Probably, yeah.
Because if I get a full day of nothing,
The sushi line would be empty.
I don't think it would.
The
I think kids
sushi
would,
line would be non-existent
I think
because it
so
would be
many
closed.
kids.
Maybe he lives in there.
So many kids would go straight to the stud, though.
Probably.
Yeah, but not if they're not
You
open.
make us sound like we're all small children, all the kids.
Oh man, I am very sorry for coughing. Something is lodged in my throat, messing with me.
That's
Hope that doesn't mess with the footage.
Second middle note. Cut that.
You want that or a piece of
No, don't cut it out. It's fine.
Yeah.
It was a box and a donuts, dude. It made him hyper.
No,
I
even without
guess.
this, he's like it.
He ate like 450 grams of sugar in one sitting.
Alright, so
Two sittings.
that reminded me.
I had some
Kyle,
this
what do you
morning.
call powdered sugar?
Confectionery sugar is also known as powdered sugar.
Confectionery.
Confectionery is the cooking term for powdered
I got
sugar.
you. Okay, that's fine.
But was he cooking it? No, he
no,
was eating
it was on. It was
Almost
on.
tight.
I'll
funnel
settle
cake
this right now.
fries.
I'll settle this right now. Okay, Google, define confectionery sugar.
I'm sorry, I did not hear that.
Okay, Google. Don't define confectionery sugar.
Define confectionery sugar. Powdered sugar, also known as confectioners,
Is-
not confectionery.
Oh,
Sugar or
Oh.
icing sugar is very
What?
fine
Icing.
sugar which contains a small, and then it did a ... So I have to read more about powdered
So basically,
sugar.
it's just sugar that's been so finely ground.
You
So,
mill
so
normal
basically, this is a stupid debate.
granulated
that's been going
sugar
on for
into a
month.
powdered
It
state.
is, but it's part of our lives.
Interesting fact of today, which
We can
I
have
just-
one every day now.
I ate a
Thank
waffle
Uber.
with powdered sugar on it.
I
This
have
morning.
to.
It
Not
was this
this
morning.
morning.
It was a banana waffle.
Yeah, you sent me that picture of that banana
Uh-huh.
waffle. That
Uh-huh.
banana waffle looked amazing.
It was good.
Was
Yeah,
it
while,
here?
while you're mentioning waffles, I guess we could go ahead and talk about the origin of our name,
That's
Diet
true.
Waffle.
I
Yeah.
think
So
that
who-
needs to be a Christmas special.
I feel like
Should
it
we-
needs to be the first episode.
I mean,
Why not keep the viewers in suspense?
Like,
Why
yeah.
it's called Diet Waffle? I
Why
watched
is
the
it
first
called
episode
that?
to find out. They didn't hear it. I'm never watching this again.
No, we hook them. It's like a drug.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell him. So,
Thanks.
who was all there? I know Kyle, of course, Ben, and then
Zach.
me and Zach.
And Tim.
And Tim was there.
I
Tim
was
there,
absent.
too.
So everyone but Austin.
So we all meet up to get breakfast at the calf because it's a service day, I guess we
Yeah,
can
it
call
was
it.
that Saturday that we did.
Yeah, we went to go help a church with their festival type thing. That was fun.
That was.
But we meet up for breakfast that morning, and it's the first time I met Ben. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, it was the first time I met Ben.
Okay,
too.
so Ben is sitting at the waffle iron, which there are two of, and it's either broken
It
It
was,
was warming up.
it was not turned on. and
It wasn't
then-
turned on, and then me and him go to put stuff in there, and the people come and turn his on, and his is warming up. Mine had been turned on. Mine cooked fine. Ben's, on the other hand, decided that it was going to have no center to it.
It was literally like a hollow looking waffle. Like if you ever get those like 100-calorie snack things,
Yeah.
and it's just hollow on the inside. All of our viewers are gonna sit there nodding. I know exactly what it means. Those things are disgusting. They jit me half a cookie. They take the middle straight out.
They do.
But that's what his waffle looked like. So then we called him Diet Waffle for what? 2 good weeks?
I
Yeah.
called him Diet Waffle until I finally figured out his name, which was like a month. And I live in the same building
And
as
now you're
him.
laying on his roommate's bed.
I am.
Poor
So,
John.
so that is
And wearing
so
his
yeah. Diet Waffle pretty much originated from Ben here.
And yeah,
Whose
so
room we are actually sitting in right now?
this is Ben's room.
You look like some Russian with my hat on.
I don't look like a Russian. I look like German. I've been told that before.
Okay. With that note,
The German.
why do you look German?
I don't know. Everybody at my dad's work calls him the German for some reason because he looks German, and so I'm German Junior.
Where does your
Hey,
dad work?
JJ. I said that before I thought.
You mean
I was like,
DJ?
I believe German is
German
spelled.
starts with a J now, everyone. Jerman.
Oh my god.
Kids, stay in school or you end up like
Please stay
Ben.
in school.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Except Ben has actually taken college English twice.
Yeah.
Still
I
doesn't know
had,
how to spell German.
I had the devil as a teacher, so I didn't learn anything.
Not actually. This was not Satan.
It was one of.
I don't know. It was one of her. It was one of his minions.
Yeah.
But I had the same teacher. Oh, and my dad works at CGR Products.
That's right. You told me that. He makes the.
Edit that out. He works at a gasket company.
Gotcha. He makes the things.
He makes gaskets
The
for
thing.
tractors. He makes whatever. Anyway.
No, my dad used to work in a machine shop.
Yeah, but he gave it up to go into ministry.
He did.
That was just his calling.
It's cool.
My dad does EMS work, and I'm wearing his old boots.
Right now.
Yeah.
Everyone immediately. Oh, those are okay. That's
These
nice.
things have like waded through blood and like puke, and everything.
I'd like to point out this is the
Cool.
fourth time I've heard you say that tonight.
Yes, because they're awesome.
Oh, you touched me.
Which wouldn't happen if you were wearing pants.
Yeah.
Those boots have been.
I'd like the record to also show Monday of last week was 80 degrees.
Yeah.
This morning was 28. It's still like 30 degrees outside.
Welcome to the mountains.
Welcome to my typical hometown weather.
Well, yeah.
Kyle just lives on a mountain by himself.
Actually,
And
I do live
whatever-
on a giant hill.
And whatever organic chocolate milk the men around him give him for free.
Zach,
So creepy.
why must you make me out to
Or
be
some
the
chocolate
creepy nuts?
milk, kid.
Because you were laying on another man's bed wearing another man's hat.
Chocolate is
How
actually
creepy.
toxic for us. If anybody consumes more than 22 pounds of it, you'll immediately die.
Whoa.
I don't feel like you'll
I want-
immediately die. I
That's
feel like
actually true. Your heart will stop.
They
Yeah,
weren't,
it's-
they weren't my dream.
It's true for absolutely anything. If you eat 22 pounds of anything, you'll die.
that depends on how fast you consume it. If you consume it all 22 pounds,
I'm pretty sure
within,
it's
like,
one sitting.
if you consume it within like 2 minutes, then no, you're not gonna die immediately. You will die very soon after.
They weren't my dream to eat 23 pounds of chocolate in one
Go for it.
I once saw a 22.5-pound bunny, like an Easter bunny once, and it was like solid.
Oh, you meant like chocolate? I saw this 22-pound rabbit one day, and he ate so many carrots, he just immediately exploded. And
Well,
that's how
that
your story
happened.
would be
Kind
on.
of gross.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, bunnies exploding. Yeah, that is kind of gross.
No, exploding rabbits would not be good.
No.
Happy Easter, Jimmy.
Who came up with
What
with
are
a
you
chocolate
doing?
bunny? Who came up with a chocolate bunny anyway?
Easter. So they said, hey, let's shape our chocolate.
The
like
holiday.
the holiday.
The holiday.
The holiday
come up with
came
it?
up
It's like
with
it's like how you have Reese's peanut butter cup eggs.
Oh,
But you only
those
get
are
it
so
around Easter.
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, did
I
the
mean,
bunny originate from
They're
Easter?
good, but they're not different
Yeah.
than regular Reese's.
Yes, they are. They contain much
I
more
think
peanut
it's
butter.
ancient.
Right?
Ben, don't die.
I think pagan
This is our
religions
first- this is
used-
our
Don't do
first
drugs,
show.
kids.
Easter was originally like a pagan fertility festival, and one of the gods
it
was a
was.
rabbit or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Pretty
didn't
sure
know that.
Easter was not.
The way the bunny comes
Yeah.
from
Oh,
the
that,
rat-
with
yeah.
the eggs, which bunnies don't lay eggs,
Right.
so I don't really get it.
I,
But
I'm pretty sure.
I
it's
guess that has to do with the
fertility.
fertility part. then.
yeah,
You know, it's really hard to figure out if a rabbit's a boy or a girl.
You know, I've never tried.
You know, I have tried because we have own bunnies. And
Yeah.
it is hard.
Zach's done.
Zach
He's
just got
leaving.
up and
Zach has
walked
just
away.
left. He's gone. He's not here anymore.
We thought our bunny was a female until we took him to the doctor and he was like had cancer.
Me and Austin.
Well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Me and Austin had a cat when we
sorry.
were really young,
Oh, Zach, when'd you get back?
and we named him Batman. And then we found out Batman was pregnant and had kittens. So we're like,
Batman was
okay,
Batgirl.
Found the
it's now
title.
Batgirl.
We changed it to
and he had
Batgirl.
Robin.
Found the title. We found out Batman was pregnant.
There you go. We
Yeah,
found out
found
Batman
our
was
first
pregnant.
first title.
What's even better is
Diet
that she,
Waffle Podcast
is
number
that
one. We
she had
found
her
out
she had
Batman
her
was pregnant.
kittens, and we named one of the kittens Robin. So,
There
And
were,
the other two.
Go
there
nuts
were
with that
several
theory.
girl Robins actually.
Really?
Yeah.
And what?
One of them became a car thief, and so Robin number 5 replaced her. And then in another comic,
Oh, this is actual fact. I
Yeah,
thought he was
yeah.
making a joke. I was like,
No.
okay, this is good.
yeah, and then there's another
Serious.
one and another one. It's
Okay.
I know nothing about
just
that.
kind of
Interesting.
What?
I don't either, but I have a
Why
lot of
did the
friends
one-
that swear by it.
Why did the one become a car thief?
I don't know. And she may not have even been. She became some sort of a criminal. I think it was a car thief,
So then
She's
he
a
was-
petty candy thief.
something like
She
that.
steals candy from small children.
Well,
And
that's quite a
pictures of
career.
That reminds
That's Kyle.
That reminds me. Hold on. I seen the perfect free candy van today going to
I
church.
seen it.
I really.
Did you see it?
No,
I don't know
there
what
were,
to tell
there
you.
were a lot of vans. You're gonna have to be more specific.
My dream is to get a white van, put free candy on the side, get an orange jumpsuit, and go to a trunk or treat.
No.
Let's do it.
No.
I just imagine the look on the parents' faces.
Ben, I will be your. I will walk up as a parole officer if you do that.
Dude, we will fake an entire shootout. We'll get. Oh, this is awful.
We'll get the blood packets. and
this
the
no.
shirts.
is- Don't bring it up. Don't.
No.
Stop.
We're gonna completely just
No.
no.
We're going to
We're gonna
ruin the.
traumatize a bunch of 7-year-olds.
You said you wanted to fake out a shootout. What happens in a shootout?
Bang! Bang!
People die. What's green and yellow and goes 300 miles an hour in reverse?
I don't want to know.
Welcome
They
to the
thought it was
most
funny,
mature
too.
stream ever, or mature podcast ever.
Mm-hmm.
Make
Almost.
sure if y'all haven't turned your clocks back yet, to do that, because by the time this gets uploaded,
You're gonna be a day
Well,
late.
it
you'll
already
probably be
happened.
several days late, since
It's
that was
already
supposed to be
happened.
last night.
Yeah.
You have to fix that clock. That's what I was saying.
That's not my clock. It's his.
It might as well be
Got
your
something wrong with
clock.
my
You all
clock?
will
It's
live
wrong.
here, and that I mean
You're
you were
wrong.
on that other guy's bed for so
Probably.
long.
Zach, you're
Who wants some candy?
I'm fine,
all
thank
of
you.
the viewers who are really hungry right now.
To all you viewers who are hungry, I'm sorry. But
Oh,
dude.
Wow.
You know, I have to say, me and Austin,
Oh.
when we were walking
Oh.
over here, I looked at him, I was like, so
Happy
should we go in
Halloween.
the calf and get everyone dessert? Like, just bring a bunch of cookies?
Aw.
He was like, no, I don't want to be late.
that would have been so nice of you,
Oh,
though.
man.
So
Ben just
We'll
handed
bring
us
him next time. We'll bring
little
him
bags of
cookies.
candy. So thank you, Ben. Happy
Thank
Halloween
you,
to you.
Ben.
The story behind these
Outrageous.
is that my grandparents, they just moved to a new neighborhood, and they made all these things, and they had like cauldrons, and they decorated their house and everything.
Mhm.
And not a single kid came trick or treating to their house.
Oh,
I would have come.
So I
that's
came
awful.
the next day. And
We
got
could have
all
done our
dirty.
whole trunk or treat thing.
I know. Oh yeah, all the
You
kids
just
would
gotta-
come on me.
You just gotta make your own like prison jumpsuit and like label it something correctional facility. Just something. I don't care what it says.
You know what? This idea just popped up into my head. Not to change the subject, but seeing as how Ben just gave us some candy for Halloween, I guess might as well go ahead and start this conversation. What's your favorite kind of candy? Like
Anything with peanut butter.
anything with peanut butter,
I
really?
feel like Zach's that guy who's just like peanut butter. You're kind of like that guy from SpongeBob. Chocolate, chocolate.
Yeah. I chase people with jars of peanut butter. I've been convicted about 3 times.
Where are you walking
So
when
you
people
should
just
be-
carry around peanut butter?
Huh?
Where do you go that people just carry around jars of peanut butter?
Walmart.
All right, so my favorite candy. I'd have to say probably Mike and Ike's.
Really?
Some Mike and Ike's.
Yeah.
I had one bad Mike and Ike, and I haven't had one since.
Well,
So
really.
sad.
Go favorite candy.
Ben.
Payday, hands down.
Oh.
I used to hate them until I had.
I
some
noticed
in the
that
summer.
today because you have an entire bag and you've given me like 2.
Yeah, I do have a
He's
stash
giving
of
you more
paydays.
milk than that.
Yeah, 50 cents worth.
Favorite candy go.
Anything Reese's.
Anything? Well, that narrows it down to.
So a Reese's.
No, there's Reese's Pieces.
No, there's Nougat Rageous now.
There's Nougat Rageous. There's
Looks
Is that
like
what
a
I just ate?
turd.
Reese's.
I just ate a turd. Where's the
You
thing?
know there is a swimming pool next door.
Hey, look, chocolate.
Aaron's left.
Aaron Rageous.
Hey, look, it's a Nougat Rageous.
Okay.
Austin, favorite candy go.
I'm fond of any gummy candy, gummy worms, gummy bears. I usually like them.
Gummy octopi.
What?
Those are
You
good.
never had those?
Oh yeah, gummy octopus.
What are they? The trolley?
Yeah,
Trolley?
they have those.
Mm-hmm.
Trolley worms are good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about the gummy octopus that
I
they
know.
came out with, or the sour
Yeah,
octopus.
so-
I thought I got sour worms, and I snuck them in the movie theater, possibly. And then I opened up the pack, and I was like, "What the crap is this?"
Candy cartel.
We might as well go ahead and tell that story, Aaron.
We could start that in carnivals and stuff.
What?
I missed that.
What?
No.
Every idea Zach has. Let's go where small children are and give them candy.
That's what you made it sound like. Candy cartel?
Or the Mexican cartel, which is drugs, but just with candy. We'll sneak candy across the border.
No, sounds good.
You don't have to sneak that across the border.
What border?
Just try and like buy off
True.
the border people, and they pull you over, and you got like 100 pounds of chocolate like stuffed in your gas tank. You know, like what's this?
Gentlemen, please step into the car. We're gonna search it. Don't check behind the seats. They just look, and it's just like piles of Snickers. Just like sticking all out of the trunk. We couldn't even close the trunk. It's just sticking out.
We got to do that.
Only problem I can think of with that is that
We're just gonna
chocolate
get
would
pulled
melt
over with
so quickly. In the
Man, have you
in
been
the
drinking
trunk.
this evening? I've eaten 17 Snickers.
It's a really weird lady voice.
Yeah.
His lady voices are not accurate ever.
Maybe because I'm not a lady.
Still debatable.
He's
Now
here,
that you
isn't
mentioned it, that's what I call nose candy.
he? He's here, isn't he?
Did anyone else get that joke?
Yeah.
No?
He's
Okay.
in here. Can't be a lady and be in here.
Yeah, you can look across the hall.
Yeah, the woman of
The woman of Bruce.
Yeah.
Which is actually a guy with
Miss
very
Bruce
feminine hair.
2014.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Miss
Miss
Bruce.
Bruce 2014.
Oh, if we could get a picture of him.
Oh, I'll get one.
I've got some.
To post on the internet, that would be kind of creepy without permission.
You can get permission.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him.
Should we get permission from him or her? Sorry, that was rude.
But accurate.
Yeah.
Very.
Oh Lord.
This wasn't very nougat-rageous.
What makes you say that?
There wasn't that much nougat.
Was it peanut rages?
Yeah, but that's not what it's called.
Let's see what it says.
It says nougat rages.
Here, check this out.
Reese's, you did your labeling wrong. False
I want you to
advertisement.
write a
I want more
strongly
nougat.
worded email.
It's nutrageous, you.
Diet Waffle is sponsored
Yeah, but we
by
get your first-
Reese's.
It's not
Not
rages.
really.
It's not. It's
Not
nut
really.
rages
Nut rages. It's nuts.
with peanuts.
How did you get nougat out of that?
I want to read the spelling really quick. Nutrageous.
I had a whole box
Nougat
of powdered
rages.
donuts. Give me a break. I never
It's
won
not nougat,
I
right?
never won the spelling bee.
Okay, so now you
Did it have a
don't.
lot of nuts?
Now
Yeah,
you
but
can't
it's called
complain,
nougat.
Zach.
No,
'Cause
it's
you were
not.
wrong.
I retract my statement.
You can't. We're not taking it out either.
No.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like we just shouldn't take anything out.
Oh no, there's some stuff getting taken out.
No, we're gonna.
Yeah, we might.
Half the stuff that Zach said.
Like Helen Keller.
This is a great start.
Take
to
that
Diet
out.
Waffle.
No, we can probably leave that one in.
At least I can read and recognize the difference between nut rages and
At
nougat.
least I'm not wearing another man's hat.
Hey, full circle. That's stupid.
Oh my.
I'm
Okay.
not
Or
either.
my car can go up a hill.
Hey, another full circle.
My car can go up a hill too.
Oh, just not all the time.
It's more inconsistent than the Weather Channel.
What the heck, Zach?
Well, it is.
What if we become the Weather Channel's favorite podcast and they shut us down because of that?
Okay, wait. Why would the Weather Channel
don't
sponsor
know.
a channel called Diet Waffle?
We're not
Do you
really
think they're
talking
actually
about the
doing their
weather.
job?
What now?
Do you think they're actually going to do their job?
Well, I mean, I don't know what you would consider them not doing their job. I mean,
Getting the weather right?
Pointing at the different moving colors that represent the weather.
Yeah, that we can. Why do we need meteorologists on TV? All they have to show is the Doppler radar, and I can see the moving colors and read the chart next to it. I'm just saying.
well, they predict where it's going.
That's fine. They don't have to be on TV. They can just leave that on all day.
Yeah, I'd
They
watch that.
do.
Alright, well,
the Weather
No,
Channel.
they get up there and they're like, well, you got a cold front moving in. If you put that on the map, I can read what an L is. Right, that's low pressure.
It's a C, not an H
Yeah.
or an L.
We're actually supposed to have a
Well, there's your opinion piece for Diet Waffle concerning the Weather Channel.
But they actually do have the Weather Channel.
Or
has their own
meteorologists in
actual
general.
channel where they.
Right,
Really?
right.
Yeah.
The Weather
It's called the
Channel
Weather
has their
Channel.
own
No, but
channel.
I'm saying all they do during the day most of the time is show the
Actually,
radar.
they play a lot of weather
Well, that's new.
video
because-
info type things, like if a tornado would strike, boom, boom.
Well, that's new because I used to like have it and
Yeah.
I would flip on it, and most of the time it was just the radar.
I was scared. I was scared to death of tornadoes when I was a kid.
Dude,
It stuck with me.
Scary.
Yeah,
I saw
it's really-
Twister. It scared me. Well, I didn't even watch all of it. I was at a friend's house.
I saw
I was like,
Twister.
oh, watch this! And I saw the dad get sucked up in the.
Oh,
Spoiler alert. Like they're in the. Who's seen the movie?
I've seen parts.
A
Yeah,
little bit, yeah.
they go in like this bunker thing, and he's like, I gotta hold the door! And then the tornado comes right over and he gets sucked out, and the girl's like, no! And they're all fine. They don't get sucked out, but he
Isn't that at
does.
the beginning of the movie?
Yeah, that's
so is
all
that
I
a
saw.
spoiler?
Sure.
If it's at the beginning.
If they haven't seen
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, there's a tornado.
Yeah, yo, I know the title doesn't say this or anything, but there is a tornado in the movie.
it. Spoiler.
Could
There's
have
a
been a
twister.
philosophical conflict between several
Have y'all ever
individuals.
seen a movie called Volcano?
No.
It's about this family that's trying to escape this volcano eruption. They end
Yeah.
up having to cross this like river in a boat, and like they have no oars, so the grandmother jumps in and she's like, "I'm gonna push you across the river," but like there's lava at the bottom of the river, and like when they get across, they drag the grandmother ashore, who's dead, and her legs are like roasted off.
That doesn't make any sense.
I saw that when I was a little kid. I was traumatized.
Doesn't make
Way to
any
spoil
sense.
I was like,
Volcano now.
I'm
Grandma
never-
dies.
I'm like, I'm never swimming again in a river next to a volcano.
Where do you go to go?
Come on, kids, we're gonna go on a vacation in that river where that volcano just erupted. Without a name. It's just that river where the volcano just erupted. One word. Really big name.
I had a birthday
The erupting
party there
volcano
I
once.
bet you did. How
Yeah.
many people showed up?
Not his grandmother.
You should have just been like only half of his grandmother showed up. Because her legs
That's kind of mean, actually.
That is kind of me. Still don't feel like anybody showed up.
I don't feel like this birthday party ever happened.
Oh.
Well, there isn't a river next to a volcano to swim in.
There probably was.
At some point.
Not where I live.
Y'all see in Hawaii that there's like an entire town being wiped off the map by a volcano, like a lava flow.
Really?
It happened like yesterday or something.
Dang.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Another
Current
interesting
events.
fact about an island. The west coast of some island over in Europe or Africa, it's around that area.
Some West Island in Europe.
Some West Island in Europe.
No, it's like the entire thing is on an overlapping plate.
Yeah.
And so if there's an earthquake, the entire plate will shift and slide down.
Is it Djibouti?
No.
Oh.
Djibouti is a town in
Oh.
Africa.
Oh, sorry.
That was awful.
So the entire island itself will slide into the ocean and cause this giant wave to come on the east coast of the United States.
What do you
I
think
know
is
what
going to
you're talking
happen
about
in
now.
And
California
this is
eventually?
true.
Well, yeah.
That's the west
If it's
coast.
a major earthquake along
no.
the border.
But no, it's
You did say it
supposed
was
to
a
be
west
this.
island.
It's supposed to be this giant tsunami that's gonna come. It'll only go about 3 miles in.
Where's it going to hit?
The entire East Coast. It's supposed to be the biggest, like largest, longest
No.
tsunami that we're gonna have.
Not
But it's
on
not
the
supposed to be
beach.
that destructive though.
I used to
It's
live.
just
tsunami.
supposed to be huge.
And it's going 3 miles in.
I used to
They
live
went on a
on
mountain.
James Island. And there's like one bridge off of that place.
I vaguely live somewhere on the East Coast. Good luck finding me. I'll tell you that much. It's a general concern for me. But no,
My
they
house
were
might
saying,
not be there.
well, they were saying this could happen like within the next 40 years because they don't know when the next earthquake's
Build a
going
wall.
to be.
A really tall wall. In front, like in
Why
your
don't we
front
take
yard.
the town and push it somewhere else?
That might
You,
just
you
be
could
crazy
just build
enough
like a really.
to get us all killed.
You could build a really big wall in your front yard, and your house would be fine.
Just my house.
Just your house.
Just
People
your
did that for Katrina. They like built a dirt wall around their house and they actually survived.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, that's
I'm really
dumb
not.
that they didn't leave
You
their
got
house.
4 whole years.
Yeah, it's true. I could build a big dirt wall.
Well,
Oh, I'm really
or
not bashing
something else.
New Orleans or Louisiana or anything, but y'all know that it's like it's below sea level, right?
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
why they constantly have problems. Why don't they just move? I mean, I know
Where
it's
are they gonna
probably a
move,
nice
Aaron?
place.
Because they like it.
That's true.
There's nowhere else
Same
to
reason
live. I mean, that's a
you
huge space of land
live-
they have to live in.
What if they all brought in like a pocket full of sand and just
Then
Come on, people.
there'd be one little sand pile.
I think.
if every person brought a handful of sand, like
It'd
they
in
they
the
could bring that
think
entire everyone
a
who lives there
handful?
and visits there.
That's their entire tourist strategy. Like if you're gonna come visit the state,
You have to bring
some
us
sand.
a A handful of sand. Don't care where it's from.
There was actually, I think, a movie involving that same principle. I don't
A
remember
man
the
who
name.
climbed up a hill and came down a mountain.
Right, it's like that. This
It's a long
people.
title.
It really is, but it's actually a good movie.
Right. Basically, the
You can
story
just blow
is
that
that I don't know. Like this hill that they had apparently wasn't tall enough to be considered a mountain. So
Yeah.
what they did was they like piled on dirt layer of dirt after layer of dirt, and eventually they just made it tall enough to make it into a mountain.
That's kind of a spoiler.
It's okay.
Even though it's
I mean,
all
the
title.
title
watch
kind of
it.
gives it away.
That's true.
It's not like Twister or anything.
Like Lassie.
So
come
inconspicuous.
home. Is this Lassie they come home?
No, I've never seen that.
She comes home.
Thanks for ruining the movie.
The Snoopy.
Oh, I'm
Cumble?
sorry. It was
Yes.
the Englishman who went up the hill but came down a mountain.
Oh, that's right.
That makes all the difference.
It does.
The Englishman that went up a hill
Hey.
and came down a mountain.
I feel like that's the entire
Was he up
story.
there a
of
really
plot.
long time?
I don't know.
In the title.
I don't know.
Wow, you know a lot about this movie.
I've seen parts.
Well,
Little parts of it.
like Twister.
I saw one part of Twister.
You mean the part where
You
you
know-
got sucked up?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't like when people ask me what my favorite movie is.
What's your
Because
favorite
it's
movie?
really hard to narrow down to
It is.
one movie.
Hey, Aaron. What's your favorite movie?
I just answered that. It's hard to narrow down.
The Return of the King.
Lord of the Rings fan.
I have to go back and watch those again. It's been so long since
I'm
I've
gonna
seen
get
those.
the extended editions
I
pretty
know
soon.
you will.
I have them.
Ben.
The extended.
Mir?
How much you want for them?
You have Mir?
How much do you want for 'em? Are we talking the 30 minutes added to each movie?
I'm talking the ones that look like a book type thing.
I think that's
The ones that fold out.
Me and Aaron have actually recently have started watching the Harry Potter series. Our cousin introduced it to us, and so far we've made it to movie 4, Goblet of Fire, and
I
it's
think.
it's pretty good. I'm impressed by it. We never grew
Yeah.
up with Harry Potter as kids, and
Yeah.
we're just starting to get into it.
Because it promotes sorcery and it's
Sorcery?
sorcery.
How you spell that, Cop?
Not real. It really
No,
does.
you can't spell something.
I can still recognize it.
Nougat Ragus.
Nut.
It really doesn't. It's actually a good series of movies.
It's still
Like
promotes
good
sorcery though,
good
because it's about
stories.
the entire thing is about sorcery.
No. The entire series.
No,
is
it's
a
about
story
Harry Potter, you idiot.
Right. So,
What's
really-
the title of the book?
really,
Sorcery or Harry
all the
Potter?
all the magic and stuff is it's basically like Disney magic. It's just a plot point, really nothing more. I mean,
I feel like
as
it's
far
like
as magic
Disney
goes, the
magic.
farthest
there
that
was
I've
no
seen.
Voldemort in Disney magic.
In all honesty,
Unless Disney
out of the
buys them
4
too.
movies that I've seen, there has been maybe 20 times where they've actually used magic. To be complete, like I was almost disappointed. So I'm like, this is a movie about magic, and this is all talking.
Right, they just wave their
Where's the
wands
magic?
and they just
Sounds
wave their
like
wands
Phantom
and
Menace.
say something in fake Latin. That's it. That's really all it is.
Sounds a lot like Phantom Menace. Now we're gonna stand and talk. Now we're gonna walk and talk. Now we're gonna sit and talk. Pod
I
racing.
love that movie.
Pod
I'm
racing.
assuming-
Liam Neeson as a Jedi. I
The
just
worst Jedi ever.
He's
Yes,
not the worst.
people hate Qui-Gon
Gets hit in the
so
chin
much.
once and then gets stabbed. He
got
devoted his
elbow-
life to combat training.
Well, to be fair, Darth Maul was a great swordsman.
yes, yes.
According
he
to
is.
the-
Two
He had
swords. He had two swords.
Technically, it's one, but they're connected.
Not half
It-
sword,
it's,
but
a,
two
it's,
swords.
a, it's a dual sword.
lightsaber.
I'm a big Star Wars
Nobody's
fan. I
gonna
could
kill
get
him except the brand new.
Barely trained guy
Yeah,
that can jump
completely
really
untrained.
high.
Okay, well, he was a
for
Sith
time.
Lord.
You're
Oh,
right.
you know what? While we're
I'm
on
a
this
big
topic,
Star Wars person. Don't
like,
forget
are
about
y'all huge Star Wars people?
I am
I like
the
it.
Star Wars.
Star
guy.
Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I grew up with
I'm
I pretty much
walking-
grew up with the prequels first and the classics second,
I walk
So-
around.
and
knowing
a lot of
everything
people
about
hate the
Star Wars.
prequels.
One person at a time, please.
Sorry,
Yeah, for real. Everyone.
sorry. What were you saying, Zach?
I'm-
I feel like he was actually in the right there. Let's hear your part, and then we'll transfer to Aaron.
Just get a talking stick.
A talking lightsaber. Yeah.
Does it
So
so it talks?
yes, but it doesn't even work. It like every time you hit the button for the lightsaber to work, just no.
So you mean
It
it's
just yells at you. No, I don't want to. All right now, maybe later. Nope.
Anyway, so
Not feeling
what
it.
were you saying, Zach? Seriously.
I don't even remember.
Oh well.
It's your turn.
So are y'all excited about the new Star Wars movies? Because I don't know how I feel
It's
yet.
made of
When
Disney,
they
I'm not
threw
really
away
sure.
the extended universe that I grew up on, not entirely.
What do you mean they threw away the extended
They
universe?
said, "Oh yeah, none of that stuff is canon. We're gonna make a brand new story."
Well, yeah, that's true.
Aww.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Maybe it'll
But
be good.
it's-
Who
I'm
knows?
hoping that because it's J.J. Abrams, I'm hoping they'll do the alternate reality like they did in Star Trek, where it was like it's a different dimension, so we can change
Oh, so like it's a
everything.
totally different
Yeah.
story altogether.
Like something happens and it's
Wow.
like an alternate timeline type thing, kind of like
Why don't they
Star
just,
Trek.
Why don't they just stick with the regular story that everyone knows and loves?
Because they decided not to.
But all the
I
Star Wars
know.
fans are gonna be so mad.
Then
They
again,
are.
it's called Episode 7, so it's probably gonna be a continuation.
It is,
Oh,
but there's a
it's
whole
called
story
Star
arc
Wars.
of the continuation.
Well, anyway.
It's like Star Trek, how there's all this stuff that
I've
wasn't in the
never
shows.
seen
Anyway,
it.
going back to what I was saying earlier, people
Mhm.
hate the prequels, and I've seen the reasons for hating the prequels, namely
Liam Neeson.
namely the first movie in particular. People hate Qui-Gon Jinn, people hate little
He
Anakin,
was
people people despise Jar Jar Binks. And as a person who grew up with the prequels first, I don't know. I mean, I guess the prequels have a soft spot in my heart. I don't know. I guess I have to rewatch them. What do y'all think?
I'm very. I hate Jar Jar. I'm very
Why do you hate
biased.
Jar Jar?
He's an
I
idiot.
never
It's
hated
funny.
him. I never
It's a
hated him.
tongue stuck in the bracer.
That's the entire scene, everybody. Go watch it. It's like, what,
2 minutes.
30 minutes in the movie?
It's way late. It's like halfway through the movie.
Well, yeah, my fault. You're right.
One of my favorite.
I guarantee it's 30 minutes in.
One of my favorite memories as a kid was both me and Aaron. We were going to see with our dad the midnight showing.
And they leave.
Oh, Zach.
Zach's trying to
No,
explain
I'm
it to me. I'm
explaining
just
something
okay. Just keep
because
going.
Sorry.
We're talking about episode 3.
Yeah.
Side
Me and
conversation that they're involved in.
We were the coolest kids in our elementary school.
oh yeah, me and Aaron went to see the midnight showing of Star Wars Episode 3 back in what was it, 2006?
Years
Yeah.
ago.
Okay, it was many
6
years
or
ago.
7.
We were so hyped for
It
that
was
movie,
4.
but we were so tired afterwards. It was an awesome movie. I really enjoyed it. I still like it to this day.
Yeah,
It's considered by many the best of the prequels, and I can see why.
It does. It really connects everything.
Yeah,
I think
totally.
that's why. But I still think that Qui-Gon Jinn
It's the worst
is
Jedi.
still my favorite Jedi.
Just because he's
Qui-Gon
Liam
Jinn.
Neeson.
He's Liam Neeson was Aslan. He's Qui-Gon Jinn.
That guy from Taken. That guy in that Air Marshal movie.
He was that guy from the Batman movie. He trained Batman.
Raj Al Ghul.
He
Raj.
trained Batman.
You don't even know
It's
his
already-
He
name.
was
Jay.
James.
I know it's Raj.
He was James in Fallout 3 for any of our
It's
video
true.
game fans
It's true.
out
He
there.
was the worst dad ever, though.
Son, I'm gonna run away. Don't follow me.
No, he
You
doesn't.
follow him.
He doesn't tell you you run away.
You're right. He doesn't.
He just up and leaves while
And
you're
then
sleeping.
he's so angry when you find him. He's like, "Son, you could have died."
Then he asks you to kill all the enemies and clear out the place.
Spoiler
for him.
alert for
I've
Fallout
never-
3.
No,
This is
that's not
part
a
of the
spoiler.
main quest. I didn't say he dies.
Wow.
Let the record show I said
Well, you did
I
now.
didn't say he dies. He might not.
Everyone dies, Aaron.
You're right. He also
Yeah.
dies.
When a Jedi devotes his life to combat and whatnot,
Oh,
and he
dear.
dies in a couple minutes,
Well,
when
This
he's
is
by
a-
himself,
He was a Sith Lord.
No. he
You're
didn't
right.
achieve the Sith Lord status yet.
oh man.
He was still an apprentice because they followed the rule of 2.
Oh yeah, there is
What?
that rule of 2.
Yep.
The rule of what?
The rule of 2, like
That's
I think
the whole
it's
idea of there's
you're-
only 2 Sith.
like a master and the apprentice.
Yeah. So that the apprentice will crave what the master has, and he'll learn it, and then kill the master, find his own apprentice, and start over.
That's dark.
Is that like a given?
It's the
Yes.
Sith.
Like even the master knows
But
that?
I mean, you know,
Yes,
if
that's-
I was the leader of the
They
Sith,
live by that. And if the master kills the apprentice, he starts over.
if I was the leader of the
so
Sith,
I guess it's a game of
I
who
would
kills who first.
try.
Yeah, but the master teaches the apprentice everything for the sake of the order. I got big into Star Wars.
Welcome to Star Wars podcast, everybody.
I find that interesting.
Me,
I'm
Kyle,
I'm
and
still,
Ben
I'm
are just
still
going
a
to
Star
sit
Wars
here and look at
fanatic.
the recorder.
I could start from like Knights of the Old Republic and go on like
I haven't
40 years
played that
after
game.
episode 6.
I haven't played that game, but I am interested in it. I think it's on my wish list, actually.
It's very good.
So, Aaron, what were you saying?
It's my favorite game.
Oh, so if I was a Sith leader, Lord Lederhosen.
You are gradually insulting my childhood. I think you need to continue.
Excuse me, let me just go put on my leader lord Lederhosen.
Sith Lord Leader Lederhosen. No, if I was like, I would kind of rethink that. Like, okay, if I train somebody, it'll continue, but he'll kill me. Why don't I train a bunch of people? They can kill each other, and I'll still be fine.
Because then they team up,
Shut
kill
up.
him, and lose the knowledge.
Nope, I won't teach him everything. I'll teach him how to hold a lightsaber. That's it.
Then you're not going to be able to do much of anything.
Hey, it worked for them,
Sit in
didn't
a
it?
kit. No.
Order 66. It works. Just clone troopers. They didn't even use any Sith in that. I just realized they took down all the Jedis with a
No.
bunch of clones.
Anakin went in too.
You're right.
A
He
huge
did.
trick, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Anakin did take
Plus,
out
a lot of them were in.
all the Jedi
all
in
the
the
really
Jedi
good
Temple.
ones were in the middle of a war by themselves and were attacked by surprise.
By their own force.
So,
Yes.
different topic to get off of the Star Wars
No.
history lesson.
Excuse
Pokemon.
me, what is wrong with Star Wars?
Well, this is not a history lesson.
10 minutes of the podcast.
Star Wars isn't real
Star
history.
Wars.
Okay.
It is too.
Alright,
Maybe I
alright.
could do my own podcast about the history of Star
a
Wars.
long time ago in a galaxy far, far
It's
away.
true.
Alright,
History.
honestly, I don't want to stay for too much longer. I do want to get back. So, Kyle, you wanted to talk about
I
something.
didn't have another subject. I just didn't want to talk about Star Wars for
Are we
about
done?
the next 10 minutes.
Well, I mean,
Really? Why not?
do y'all wanna, well,
Cause it's a
We want to wrap it up here?
You ashamed of being a nerd?
Let's go through all our names.
I
What
feel
did
like-
here?
I'm pretty sure you qualify as a nerd. No
I
one
do.
else.
I don't know.
alright, I guess we can wrap it up here. All in agreement.
What?
This has been Diet Waffle. Diet Waffle.